Hello, everybody, and welcome to our third episode of Medieval Dynasty. Thanks for hopping in. As a reminder, last time we went ahead and found a spot for our village and we built our first home. Today, we're going to be doing some missions as well as some hunting. I did skip over a little bit of gathering right here in the beginning, but let's get on into hunting. All right, so let's get into some hunting here. First, we need to go ahead and build a spear. I did already build a stone knife, so we do have one of those. But we'll go ahead and build a spear so we can do some actual hunting. And that'll be good. For I've seen some deer around. There's been some rabbits, as well as like some foxes that have been kind of hanging around. So let's make this. Let's see what we can find. Scared the birds away. I think I was running around here a little bit collecting resources, and I think I scared away a lot of the animals. What is that over there? Yep, a rabbit. Okay. Oh yeah, hey, we got it on the first try. Sweet. Pick up our spear here. I did make two, so we have an extra. Let's skin it. Very squishy sounds. All right, we got our first animal. So that's cool. What else do we want to do now? So we still need to set a rabbit trap, survive for the season, and then talk to Dob Regina. Dorbird. I'm never gonna be able to Dob. We're calling her Dob. Go talk to Dob. It's so beautiful here. Look at that beautiful little valley we have. Okay. So, let's see. All right, let's go see in here. It's getting a little bit late. Can I go to sleep for the night? No. A couple more hours. Can we cook that meat? Let's see. Porges, soups, other soups. Well, everything is locked. All the porges are locked. How am I supposed to cook my meat? Can I not cook meat yet? Well, that kind of sucks. I wonder what I need to do to be able to cook meat. Well. Is there something I can make to be able to cook stuff? See all the different stuff that I can make for my house. Snowman, scarecrow, archery, compost bin, wash tub. We do need to make a trap. We need to make a rabbit trap. There's a bunch of different types of the fishing nets. But that'll be nice once we start getting fish. Well, let's go put down this rabbit trap. I don't want it right next to my house, but this will probably be good over here. Look at that. Another part of our mission done here. So that's kind of it for over here right now. I just will grab these while I see them. Grabbing some resources. I find that I just run out of them really quickly, it seems like. And no, I still have not figured out how to do the stumps yet. Hopefully we'll figure that out soon. We might need to get some hints from people. I know someone that plays, so maybe I'll ask them how to get that done, how to get those stumps out. All right. Just picking up a couple more things and then we'll go over. We can go into the house and we'll probably dump some items. Maybe go to sleep. But we'll get a drink here because we're thirsty. All right. Yeah, just make sure I'm not missing something here. I don't like. I know there's cooked meat. I saw the cooked meat. How do you get cooked meat? Okay. Let's see. Do we want to build anything right now? Like just different kinds of campfires. No. We really don't need any of this stuff right now. It'd probably just be a waste of resources. Yeah. I'm still not seeing anything to make the meat. You don't think I need like a different building for it, right? I don't know, guys. Extraction, bloodshed, excavation, mine, well, herbalist. No, none of those sound like good. Resource storage, food storage. I don't think I need that for it. Well, yeah, none of this makes sense for making meat, so I don't really know, but let's see. Simple bag. All just different things that we can build over time. I'm sure we'll need the hoe to make the crops. Okay, let's move some of our real heavy stuff over into the chest so we don't have to lug it around, because we'll probably go do some of that, some of these missions here shortly. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's move all of these over. Probably don't need the feathers right now. What else don't we need on us? The stone, that's heavy, that can go. like hesitant to put anything that I might need over there, but will the berries turn ripe if I have them? Or are they just always gonna be unripe berries? Yeah, I guess we could move that over. Transfer these all. Yeah, we'll just move them. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to get sick from them, so we'll just move them all over. The broadleaf can go. I mean, do you think that's pretty good? I guess I could move the mushroom over too, probably. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't move my 6 over here. Okay. Look at us, we're barely carrying anything. All right. Got plenty of room. Let's go to bed. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and over and do the story one over there, talking to Dob. So I'll show you the map real quick here, and let's pop on over. All right, through the power of magic editing here. Dob, hello, what can I help you with? Hi, you're Dob Regina, right? Nice to meet you, I'm Ransomere. That's right, nice to meet you too, Ransomere. What brings you to me? Ungus told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Hunger, thirst, Ungus. Meal in weeks. Well, it depends on proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. That sounds more than amazing. Here you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Jordan. I didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh yes, he was Ungus' friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's okay, I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. Also, like, what? Why aren't you facing me, lady? We're talking. What is this? People these days. A lot of people did from what I've heard, there was something special about him. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's just what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Ungus for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jordan wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Ungus' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No. So she's 32? Okay. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of the sorts. Anyway, it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could call it that. Or blindness, or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. I did. He annoys me sometimes, like nobody else. Yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't let me go on all soft on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking with you, Dob. Every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days. I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on, don't be a hero. All men. All right, do something for me then. It won't be a handout, just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village called Jar. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't gotten anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen to these people when we run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Inglis asked me to grab a couple for us. Gotta get them beers in. Of course, here you go. Great, thank you. He promised me to tell me stories about Jordan. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, thank you. So what was that? 32? She's 32. We gotta go see how old this old man is. The age difference. All right, that's not what I meant to bring out or do. Oh, goose hopping. Okay, where is this guy? Let's wander on over here. All right. Ransomere, oh, he's 50. Hey, Ungus, you're looking the proud house owner from the valley, and I'm back bearing beers. Yeah, he's, I mean, yeah, he's a bit older than her. 18 years. That's a pretty decent bit. A job well done indeed. All right, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Jordan for 22 years before he died. He was my best and truest friend, a brother actually. I remember the day we met as if it was yesterday. I was 25 at the time, living in the city of Glenburg, where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was forced to take care of my own, so I did. Doing the only thing I knew how to do, stealing. You were a thief? Naughty, naughty boy. I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork and you wouldn't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I'd say you want to wait in here a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry. Go on. We had an annual festival at Glenburg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for a man in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like always. And then, wham! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding, and I could barely see straight. And do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? No, a smile, a big radiant smile on the face of a man with two different eyes. It was your Uncle Jordan, the one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Just like that? Wait, did he realize you were just trying to rob him, right? Just like that? Just like that? I don't get it. That's just how Jordan was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever, smartest man I've ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else, predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So, on a rare occasion that someone surprised him, he was intrigued, and he wasn't expecting you. Indeed. Apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him. And he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guy at that moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care, though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being served by 2 barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? Not at all. It was his first time in Glenburg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me being dazed after the punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved. And then he chugged a beer like it was a race, wiped the face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. He went on from the Lord to salvage like that. Snaps fingers. I relived that moment a dozen times until I realized why he did that. It wasn't a mistake. Oh no. No laziness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. To understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Ransomere, your uncle was one of a kind. He was a true master of arms, and his weapons of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with 2 armed guards at its sides, and you want what's inside. What are your options? You can force yourself in, bribe the guards, try to pick a lock, but Jordan, he just holds his head up high, walks right in, and demands the door to be open. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. I'm going to be straight with you. It all sounds made up. Yeah. Haha, it surely does, huh? I and the pack were the only ones that have seen behind the scenes of Jordan's show. And even for us, it was unbelievable at times. Wait, the pack? The pack. Oh dear, Ransomere, there's so much you still don't know. Our story hasn't even begun, but it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. All right, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After that beer we had a couple more, and then some mead, if I remember correctly. We were talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought that we were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding? It was the first time I even touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high, it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee, but instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Jordan's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter, even years after. Needless to say, I left Glenburg with him on that day. The first time I went outside of the town's walls and never came back. That was the day the pack was born. And 3 years later, there were 5 of us. A real team, a family. We called ourselves the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had adventures like that. And probably never will. Easy, my boy. It isn't always fun and lovely. But it's a tale for another time. It really did get late, and I'm sure you still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you, Ungos, for everything. All right. Sounds like him and my uncle had some crazy times together. All right, let's probably eat some food here. Yum, yum. Okay, at least get, that wasn't much food, but at least it was a little bit. Let's go explore a little bit maybe. That's water. All right, let's, we're getting a little dirty. Oh, gross, stinky. So let's go, wade in the water a little bit. There we go. Nice and clean. I think that meter down there is like is that like a tipsy meter? Because I was just drinking. Is that what that is? Little tipsy. Oh God. All right. Let's, you know, I really want to, I didn't get a chance to look at some of these places and talk to some of the people in here. Because I think there's things you can like buy from everybody. Got some animals here. Hello, sir.
Hello, traveler.
Hello, traveler. Show me.
See you soon.
Well, yeah, I can't buy any animals, so. Definitely not set up for that.
A newcomer. Hello there.
Another person that sells stuff, it looks like. Who are you, sir? Just a random person in town. Doesn't look like you sell anything.
Take care.
I don't know why Dob just never wants to look at me. Another home. What? All right. Well, let's go. Hold on, let's go over here real quick. Over here we go. Da, 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 da. Hello, ladies.
How is life treating you?
No, I don't want her to join me. Oh, finding a wife is the first step to secure your dynasty's survival. Your future spouse will move into your home and aid you in various tasks. One day she may provide you with an heir, but nothing comes easy. First, you will have to win her heart.
Hail, friend.
All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call that the end of the episode for today. Next time, we will be going ahead and doing some more of these missions. Thank you for following along in this journey with me. And if you are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. See you next time.